If you want to survive in SEO, you need to stay on top of Google's many updates. Generally, there's 3 types of updates that you need to be aware of: Google Core Updates, Google Algorithm Updates, and updates to Google Search. And we're going to look at resources that will help you stay updated with all 3. Google maintains an official dashboard on major updates to Google's algorithm. This is a good place to confirm if an update is real, if it was officially confirmed by Google, or if it's just a rumor. If an update was widespread and publicly acknowledged by Google, it will be listed here. But Google's search status dashboard is limited and it doesn't cover all updates, and it only lists updates after they happen, which is why we need to also look at other sources. Google maintains an industry blog that covers major updates to search called The Keyword. This blog covers a wide range of articles related to Google Search, not just updates, but it's an important blog to stay up to date with because Google will often announce really big updates in this blog before they happen, which gives you a chance to make any important changes before the update rolls out. Another important resource is the Google Search Central blog. This is another official resource by Google, but this time the target audience is more technical, such as programmers, website owners, webmasters, technical marketers. So the content can get a little technical at times, but it's an important resource to check occasionally because Google will often announce major updates before they happen here, as well as any important changes that you will need to implement on your site. Search Engine Land is an SEO publication that publishes breaking news in the SEO industry. If Google releases a major update and a lot of website owners, SEO professionals, and webmasters are experiencing difficulties with Google, you can be sure it'll be covered here. Search Engine Journal is another industry publication that focuses on breaking news in the SEO industry. If there's a major update happening, it'll be discussed here, but Search Engine Journal generally doesn't break news stories as quickly as Search Engine Land because they have a fairly large editorial team. So if an update is discussed here, you can be sure it's gone through several rounds of fact checkers and editors, and it's something that you should be looking at. Generally, if you see an update being discussed on both Search Engine Journal and Search Engine Land at the same time, you can be sure that it's not just a rumor, it's being confirmed by 2 major publications at that point, and it's something that you should be definitely paying attention to. Finally, you might not always have the time to check industry blogs every day. If this is the case, you can set up Google Alerts, so when a new article is released about this topic, you'll get an email alert sent to your inbox, and when you are checking your email, you can decide if it's an article worth reading. Here you can see that I've entered Google and Core Update using quotation marks, and another variation that you can use is Google Algorithm Update. I've used these search operators because sometimes the news articles will say something like, Google just released another core update, or Google just released another algorithm update. And by using these search operators, we'll pick up all articles on these topics. Generally speaking, to stay up to date, you don't need to be checking all of these resources every day, but if you set a reminder to check them once a week, you'll be aware of major updates in the industry, and you'll have time to make changes when updates are announced in advance. Okay, that's it for today. See you in the next video.